Hey there, and welcome to Mission 5, Lesson 32, where today our student objective is to subtract a fraction from a mixed number. All right, so we've added mixed numbers together, and now we're going to subtract a fraction from a mixed number. Let's take a look at an example. 2 1/5 minus 4/5. So you notice here that we do have a mixed number, and we are subtracting it from it a fraction, excuse me. So a mixed number, we're subtracting a fraction. Now, let's take a look here. So right now I'm just going to focus on the on the fraction part. So I'm just going to put a little pin in the 2, and I'll get back to you later. So I'm going to look at 1/5 minus 4/5. Okay? Can I do 1/5 minus 4/5 just right now? Can I do 1 minus 4? I cannot. I can't do that just as it is because 1 is less than 4. So I'm going to show you a little trick here. So how you can do that and get rid of that 1/5. So I'm going to take my 4/5, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out whatever fraction they give me, that first one that wasn't big enough. So in this case, it's 1/5. I'm going to pull out 1/5 in this number bond right here. And then I'm going to see what I have left. So if I had 4/5 and I took away that 1/5, what am I left with? Well, 4 minus, let me rewrite that. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3/5. Like such. Okay, why did I do that? Well, because now I just broke 4/5 down. So I can't do 1/5 minus 4/5. However, with this broken down, can I do 1/5 minus 1/5? Yes, I can. What's 1/5 minus 1/5? It cancels out. It's 0. So what I essentially just did there, I had 1/5, and I broke this part so I could cancel those out. So now I just got rid of the 1/5. So now I have 2 minus 4/5. So 2 minus 4/5. Okay, now how am I going to solve that? Well, you can go about a couple ways for this. If you want to draw a number line to help you, you can do it that way. If you're comfortable just having the 2 whole numbers and renaming it, you can do it that way. I like to rename one of my wholes here. If I have a whole, I'm just going to rename one of them as 5/5. So what I did here was I had 2 wholes, right? And I just took away one of the wholes and I renamed one of the wholes as 5/5. I just renamed it as the fraction. It still equals 2 because that's 1. 1/5 is 1. But I'm going to use that, 5/5 is 1. I'm going to use that 5/5 now to subtract. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 5/5 minus 4/5. And what's 5/5 minus 4/5? It's 1/5. Because 5 minus 4 is 1. And then am I done? Not totally, because I still had this 1 whole that I'm just going to put in front. 1 whole and 1/5. Just like such. All right. So what I just did there, I found the difference, or I subtracted. Now, again, there's numerous strategies you could use. If you want to draw a number line, you can do it. If you want to use the number bonds like I did, you can do it that way. Okay. I know it seems like a lot of steps. It's several steps, but they're pretty straightforward, simple steps. All right. So just like I did here, if I always look, can I just subtract the fractions? Because if it was, let's say, 2 4/5 minus 3/5, if it was like that, then I don't need to do anything. I can just go, well, 4 minus 3 is 1/5, so that'd be 2 1/5, right? That would be for this example here. But when you're given a circumstance where like 1/5 and then 4/5, where is it? 1/5 and 4/5 where you can't. So what we're going to do is like borrowing. We just break it down just like that. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's lesson. You're going to have a mixed number, and you're going to subtract a fraction from that and use different strategies to solve this subtraction problem.